I.S.U.P.K.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Holy man, defense is not. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let them colors fly. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Holy man, defense is not.
And be with us to help us get this kingdom going and saving. Let me get 1 Corinthians 11:3. Now, one of the biggest problems we have as Israelites here in Babylon, which is America, our women just completely out of control. Completely out of control. Doing all kind of abominable things. And we got a lot of sisters out here bringing up these single-parent homes, and they want to know why. Well, now you're going to need to know how to keep a man in your house. Because as you can see, Sandra Bland and a lot of other sisters getting killed out here by the cricket police, by the white man who is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And we're going to show you, sisters, how to keep your man in the house so you don't have to worry about being brutalized and beat like a piece of nothing by a white stinking devil. 1 Corinthians 11:3.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of every woman is the man.
Read it again now.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of every woman is the man.
It says that the head of Christ, the head of every man is Christ, and the head of every woman is the man. Sisters, y'all got to understand there ain't no such thing as 50-50. If you follow this Bible right here, if you say you love Christ so much, this Bible just said that the man is your head. That means you don't go over that man's head and do what you want to do. If you say you follow the Bible so much, black woman, Hispanic woman, Native Indian woman, you're supposed to do what that man say. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all brothers don't want y'all women out here walking around naked so another man can lust after her. But because she wearing the pants in the house telling you what to do, she on South Beach right now exposed. So if she follows the Bible, if she loves Christ so much, Christ just said what?
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the man. Not no 50-50, not we gonna negotiate or we gonna compromise. If I say no, that means no. I'm not gonna argue with you. You need to shut your damn mouth and put some clothes on. Cook a brother a hot meal or something and stop complaining. Any more on that?
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is the most high power, God, in this Bible. Let me give 1 Timothy 2:11 and 12. See, the Christian church got our women thinking that they the head of the house, that they were the pants. The Christian church totally just, it caters to the woman. Because the woman will give up that money. Christian pastors are nothing but pimps. If you go to the Christian church right now, you'll see it ain't hardly no men in there. Unless they effeminate homosexuals. Tambourine men. So we got to keep our women on point. We just read the scripture. The man is the head of the woman.
Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence.
Let the woman learn in what?
In silence.
Out in the open.
In silence.
From another man.
In silence.
Let her be a preacher.
In silence.
It said, let the woman learn in silence. Meaning, if a woman want to know something, she don't need to be asking Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey don't need to be telling my woman nothing. She don't need to be asking out loud nothing. She need to be silent and let me teach her. Read on.
With all subjection.
With all subjection. Not if she got an attitude and want to listen. Not if she had a bad day. When I speak, she need to listen. Continue up.
But I suffer not a woman to teach.
You suffer a woman not to what?
To teach.
To what?
To teach.
My woman can't teach me nothing. We talking about the Bible. The God that authorized the men to write this Bible just said a woman is to learn in quietness and in subjection.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to listen. Because we just read a scripture before that the head of the man is Christ. And the head of the woman is the man. That came out of the Bible. That's what we read out of, the King James Version of the Bible. So let's get some more on that.
Nor to use usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Read it again. Nor to use authority over the man, but to be in silence.
Nor to use authority over the man, but to be in silence. A woman does not have any authority over a man at all. You can see that in common sense. Look at the man and look at the woman. We're going to keep bringing this out, man, because the Christian church has made our men effeminate and made our women the head of the household. And as a Hispanic man, black man, and Native Indian man, you need to control your household. Or your wife going to end up like Sandra Bland.
Throwing that motherfucker back.
We got to take back our manhood. We can't be letting our women tell us what to do. We can't be letting her run around and do what she want to do. That's why right now we out here, the black woman, Hispanic woman, Native Indian woman leads the nation in abortions. Black on black crime, brown on brown crime is not the leading cause of death among black males and Hispanic males. It is abortion. Black women kill black men before they even enter to breathe life. That is because you do not listen to your man. You think you have a choice. This Bible just said otherwise. So we're going to keep on reading Ecclesiastes 7 and 26.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets.
I find what?
Bitter. I find more bitter than death the woman.
The scripture just said, I find bitter the woman, more bitter than death. Y'all know what death is, right? Death means dead. No more life, no more breath. But Solomon, who was one of the wisest men in the earth, said he finds more bitter than death a woman. How many of y'all brothers hate going home after a long day's work? It's a reason why. We're going to keep going and we're going to get into it. Read that shit, guy.
And her hands as bands. Whoso pleases God shall escape her from her.
Read that over.
Whosoever pleases God shall escape from her.
It said her whose thoughts are as snares, meaning a woman that tries to trap you. I know how many of y'all brothers ever heard a woman use or saw your woman use her body to control you. You ain't getting none tonight. Or she used her promiscuous ways to get you or persuade you to do the things that you would not. It said that a righteous man, like these brothers up here, will what?
Shall escape her.
Shall escape her. Meaning a sinful man, if you out here selling drugs, if you out here sleeping with your homeboy wife, you're going to get one of these women that do that. What you want is to find a woman that's going to be quiet and learn from you at home and not be walking around on South Beach half naked for every man to see. Right. Don't keep breaking it out. Any more on that up?
but the sinner shall be taken by her.
But the sinner shall be taken by her. Black man, if you want a woman who know how to shut her mouth and keep a clean house, come on over here with us. We'll teach you these laws and these statutes and commandments.
We want